Hi ladies. Alright, so I did a little meal prep today and this is what I have so far. So breakfast is probably mostly going to be the yogurt with the little extra stuff, I don't know what to call it, that we add. I wanted to make smoothies for tomorrow with my kefir. I've got some kefir grains coming, so I need to use my kefir up in the fridge. I'm tired. I was staying on my feet a lot, so we're just going to be doing some yogurt and fruit for breakfast instead of what I really wanted to do. Maybe when I come in tomorrow, I won't be so tired and I can do it. But anyway, so my week last week was pretty, I don't know, just different, weird, whatever. I did not get to eat all of my soup at all. So I'll show you what I did to it. So I bought some freezer bags. I was out and I took a single serving and put it in my bags and then put it in another freezer bag and laid it flat. And so then when I want the soup, all I have to do is open it, take out one of the bags, seal it back up, put it back in my freezer and put this in my fridge. And then I've got homemade, I think it's absolutely delicious, lentil soup. My husband probably doesn't agree, but that's okay. He's a little bit pickier. And so for lunch this week, I did something I've never done. I made, when you see it, you're gonna think it's so crazy. I made a chickpea tuna salad. But I added my beets that I had made that were Serene's recipes. So it turned everything a bit of a pinky red. So this does not look like tuna salad. But I usually, because this is going to be an E, obviously, because of the chickpeas, I was going to add apple, which I grew up with, which honestly sounds weird, but that's what I grew up with and I liked it. I have no apples. And I was looking in my fridge, looking for something, and I had beets left over from whenever I made one of Serene's recipes. So I added the beets to it. So for tomorrow, either snack or lunch, whatever, doesn't matter. I've toasted some sprouted bread and it's really thinly sliced, which I like. I've got my light Laughing Cow cheese, and then I have about one serving-ish of the chickpea tuna salad. And it's not the vegan chickpea salad, which I have made when I was a vegan. This is chickpea and tuna salad. And I'm trying to find recipes that are pretty cheap. So this used 1 can of chickpeas and 2 cans of tuna, which is really cheap. And it made, in my opinion, a decent amount. It made that much. So I guess however much that is probably is one of those. So for my lunch throughout the week, I'll have this in the fridge waiting for me. I prefer the toasted bread, and of course I would prefer it fresh toasted, but I'm not going to be at home tomorrow. And then to go with that, I've got some raspberries. And then of course my homemade raw lacto-fermented sauerkraut. My husband eats this too, and he's willing to eat it, so I'm very thankful because it's so good for our gut. And if you've listened to anything recently about with the potty and kefir and how our gut, you know, is so important, and I've heard for at least a year or two about how our gut biome is so important. All right, my husband did help me with one thing with this because I was getting really tired. He's waiting for a package from Amazon. He did my salad bag prep. And when we do this, this lasts at least 2 weeks. Sometimes I can get 3 weeks out of it if we haven't ate a lot of salad. So I've got that ready. Now I did a couple of Lunchables. Hopefully I'm not going to yawn. I'm just so tired. I don't know why I'm tired today. Okay, so let's see. This one is not mine. It has carrots in it. Alright, so it's got the carrots, the homemade ranch dip that I made, and what I basically did is I followed the recipe on my ranch thing I get from Costco, which doesn't have bad ingredients in it, and I used non-fat Greek yogurt for at least half of the fat in the recipe to cut back on some of the fat just so it's not so fat heavy. One of my granola bars, pickles, and then this is going to be the jalapeno pre-cooked sausage. And then the cheese is extra sharp, and then pepper jack. He doesn't care for extra sharp as much as I do, so I thought I would just kind of split it up. All right, I have the same thing. Well, I added my crackers from THM are very crummy, whatever the right word would be. And so I added some of the Southwestern coconut chips. What in the world? And then mine has the tomatoes because he doesn't eat tomatoes. But it's pretty much the same thing. And then this one has the cheddar sticks, smoked almonds, different kinds of ham, a granola bar, and the pickles. And this one is basically the same as the first one. I don't have carrots in it. Anyway, all right, so now to the dinners for the week. Okay, so this one I'm super excited about. I've been wanting to make this for a while. Finally gonna do it. I'm gonna do it my way because that's how I roll. Okay, so I don't know if you've seen where they take Italian sausage, slice it, and stuff it with cheese. Well, I bought these at my Brookshires last week for buy one, get one free, or for a penny. And I have yet to find a use for them. So what I'm going to do, instead of slicing up some mozzarella or using a cheese stick, I'm going to, take note, whenever you buy your meat, I bought these right together, same day, same area. This one was $9.14 and this one was $9.10. So I had to freeze it because it would already go bad. So I froze them so I could use them later this week. I'll probably make it on Tuesday so I don't risk it going bad. All right, so you take your sausage, you slice it open, and you shove cheese in it, and then you seal it back. So instead of using all the other cheese, I'm going to use this, but use whatever you want. This is from Walmart. It's comparable to Reipes, I think is how you say it, not Reos. I don't know. I'm not an expert in that. And it's so much cheaper. And then I'm going to saute, because if y'all know me, you know I do not like crunchy bell peppers at all. And then I'm going to top it with some parm and some mozzarella. If you have family members that are not on plan, do not eat like you, that could easily be made into a yummy, like, hoagie sandwich, hot dog bun, whatever you've got. Okay, this one, oh, it's another new recipe. The other two I've already done. This I'm going to make a basically low carb Turn Healthy Mama S chicken cordon bleu. I've got frozen chicken. Well, you have to have frozen chicken, but it's frozen. I've got some Swiss. Okay, in here I've got my lemon juice, my Dijon mustard, my garlic, my seasonings already in here. I've got my cream cheese, my butter, and then my ham. And so this will be basically a chicken cordon bleu casserole, but I don't call them casseroles in my house because my son, who is he 22 now? Maybe he's 22, or maybe he'll be 22 in December. If it says casserole, he won't eat it. So we just don't call them casseroles. All right, these you've already seen. All right, this one is my red beans and rice, ready to go. I did not have any more bell peppers, so what I did is I took some of the bell peppers for my stuffed Italian sausage, pulled them out and chopped them, and so they're ready to go with this dinner. I have a butterball, reduced fat turkey, sausage, and I've got all my seasonings and my hot sauce and garlic and everything's already in this little guy. I don't remember if I bought this from Walmart or Dollar Tree, but I really like these. I like their shape. They're small enough. Anyway, I've got my rice and, not rice, the rice is not in here. I've got my beans, tomatoes, and then my green onions to top it with. And then, oh, this is going to be my ranch pork chops. Biggest tip I have of all time is to shop good sales. So I have a local grocery store called Brookshires, and they often have buy one get one for a penny or buy one get one free meat. This week they had buy one get one free, multiple different types of pork chops. The sausage I used in my Lunchables was buy one get one for a penny, so I bought the jalapeno. We didn't even eat all of it yet, so that's going to go in the freezer, and the other one's already in the freezer. So I have pork chops in here, and the package was too big to fit in here, so I had to just put it in the baggie. I've got my cream cheese, plenty of my ranch seasoning, and then all my garlic and butter ready for this recipe. And that's all the meal prep I did. I am tired. I am ready to sit down and put my feet up, but I have been talking a lot about your future self so much. Babe, stop talking. Stop. Okay, so when you think of your future self, you don't think about all the times you have to sacrifice as a current self, which I don't know if that makes sense to people, but in my brain it makes sense. I did all of this today when I could have just sat down, put my feet up, got a book or my phone or whatever. Instead, I did this prep, so my week is going to go, at least I hope so, super easy. I've got all my dinners ready. Wednesday night, my youth will have pizza rolls. They want pizza rolls, and I'll probably have leftovers with my husband and a salad. I've got many of our lunches prepped. I've got, hi Rebecca. It's so good to see you. I've got I still have at least, not 10, that'd be a lie. I've got at least 6 days worth of our yogurt supplies ready. I've got so much stuff done that just makes my weeks go easier. And then anytime you can take your excess and make future meals that are going to be super, super easy. Babe, stop. I have no idea what my husband is doing that. You'll just ignore him. Anyway, my point was, when you can take something that you've already prepped, freeze a couple of servings, and then pull it out on a busy night. I've heard of moms where they'll take something like this and they'll pull out, 5 or 6 different dinners, like just one meal each, and let people pick what they want. I just love that idea. It is going to take 0 effort from you except just to put the packages in the freezer and thaw. That's it. I hope you had a great weekend, and I hope you're ready for Monday. I'm not ready for Monday, but I'm ready for Monday. Thanks for watching. Bye.